From our example of WIL 628 file number, we go from the shipment builder screen, which really is the base screen, to the line item ship screen, and from that we go into the EEI section. This is the screen where the government's electronic export declaration is input and organized. The PO wizard automatically sorts out by Schedule B number, or if the exporter happens to be reporting under HTS numbers that are suitable for AES purposes, it sorts it out by whatever falls under that classification of what's being shipped. So in this case, if we open up this particular file summary, you can see there are 3 items being shipped, and they all happen to have different Schedule B numbers. It shows the verbiage of how the government describes what the Schedule B number is. For instance, for the touch-up paint that we've been talking about, has other paints, blah, 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 and it shows a classification of 32-1, blah, 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 blah. And then it takes up the value, and this value is what should be declared to the government. It's really the port of lading value, and then anything that's highlighted is over $2,500, and this has to be declared to the government before the cargo can be released to be loaded onto the vessel. That be air or ocean shipment. This form also tells the filer of the it splits up the gross weight of the items here, and it shows down here over here where it says reporting quantity. Up here it says that it has to be reported as both liters and by kilograms. This would have to be calculated separately by the forwarder or exporter, who would be the filer. And then if it's going by weight basis, which is what's shown here, reporting quantity for that particular Schedule B number, that shows up as the same weight as the actual weight as it's been proportioned. Other information is put in there, such as the ultimate consignee, who the forwarding agent is, the ultimate country of destination. All of this is for the header screen of information that the government's looking for. In the olden days before electronic filing, a hard copy of this particular type of form was filed. This could be furnished to the exporter to show them a record of how it was declared to the government by Schedule B number and what quantities were used, including the countries of origin and that sort of thing. After the issuance of the ITN number by census, that number is put into the system here, and this shows up down here as well. In another example here, you could see that there could be some cases where there could be a whole lot more line items and suppliers for that matter. And in this example, there are 75 different line items being used. So we go to the EEI on that, and it's split up by the USPPI as shown here, and it goes on for the various USPPIs that are involved in the shipment. How they're shown, and there's a separate ITN number shown for each USPPI. In turn, that creates a rather lengthy list by USPPI of what has to be input into AES. But again, it's all nicely sorted by Schedule B number, showing the reporting weights and the reporting quantities that would be necessary. So this is a very fast way that all this data can be crunched into what the government's looking for in their format. Such things could take hours to do before computers. As an aside, here's the master that we'll cover in the carrier documents. I just wanted to show you that the ITN number carries over to this as well, and it shows who the USPPI is. And some of the steamship lines are now requiring a HTS or Schedule B number list of what cargo is actually being shipped here. So this information makes it very easy to be carried over into the master bill of lading format, and in turn it shows up on the actual master, or master bill of lading.